again.
What do you hold it? Hold it 10 minutes?
We got it. So this is Shivas Jonas and Moshe. It was named after a Bach who died. I don't know the story. It's over there. Yeah. I don't know the story behind how he died, but it's definitely from the craziness of beautiful ceilings and Shemayim, heavens are coming down. It's definitely not just the whatever reason why it's cool, but it's cool. And that is part of our generation. By the way, I thought I'd give a share on haircutting.
Oh, what? Haircutting?
Yeah, share to share someone's hair.
Prices
like a sheep. No, I just use it
for someone.
I'm just joking. Yeah. I was just joking around. Gotta have a little joke before you start. Yeah, we got Kedushas Levi today. We're going to give over from the famous rabbi Levi Yitzchak Bedichev. It's such a merit to have a special friend visit Yitzhak Tzaddik. I've been Ali Melech. We have the Svi Ali Melech right next to us. B'nai Yissaschar. Pull out something from there quickly. Yeah, Shlomo Melech. We got everyone here. The Nakuda is that what we want to say is something very important. I want to say something that's going to make a difference. I want to say something a little different, yeah, to Yitzhak, to Yitzchak, to make a difference to your soul, my soul, for all of Klal Yisrael. And I just want to tell you something, a beautiful idea we've been talking about the last however many weeks. This idea of Zeh, this idea of focusing on the good. Like you like this idea from Rav Nachman Bresler, the good is Tovis.
Yeah.
Focusing on the little bit you did do, not the little bit you did, not all the or the lot you didn't, a little bit you did. I spoke to someone this week and they're taking on a little bit more in Yiddishkeit, in Judaism. They're keeping a bit more kosher. And I said that the little bit more you're doing is good. I said I live the same way. So we're talking about you got the big beard and the payers and the strymore and you're very extreme of firm, yeah. I said no, it's the same lifestyle. I'm taking on a little bit. But there was one time I was very, very like, in terms of external level, all out learning, like a bachor, an avrech, in a collar, all the time just learning. And that seems externally that I'm very, very firm. But the tachlis we see from Truma is to bring down Hashem into the world. And that's by focusing on the Zeh Keli V'Nivei, like we had in B'Shalach, that's Hashem's presence in the world. That's the pasuk. We're going to build Hashem. I'm going to build Hashem a place for His glory to rest. That is the point of what we're in the world. Like Yitzchak Hashem is a chosn, so he understands this very well. You have a home, you have a wife. It's a whole different experience of Hashem's Shechina, of Hashem's revelation in the world, and you get to experience what it really is, the real moshul, the real story of what life's about. The moshul, you get to understand much more than Imshul. I wish by you and I wish everyone else simchas, because then you start to understand what it is. I'm not saying I'm holding there, like I mess around. I don't always appreciate the Shekhinah that I have as a wife, but that's what we have. That's that once again we have to focus on the good we did, that we are trying, and this we ask it every day in davening. This I didn't talk about yet. We have the 6 weeks of Shovavim, and now we have the 7th week. The 7th week is the completion of the 6. Right, the 6 days of the week completes with the 7th day, which is Shabbos. So we have right now a completion. You have a room, yes, you have a house. You're gonna set up a camera in the house. You're gonna. This is one of the things he does, and you're gonna try to check out the whole situation. And with that camera, you've got to make sure you cover all the corners. I'm sure. Yeah, you have to figure it out. So, but you start to think of everything in a box. This box, this is the world Hashem made for us. 6 sides. It's the idea of up, down, left, right, forward, back. There's 6, and the 7th is what contains in it. And this is really the whole point. The 6 weeks we're building from the beginning of Shmos, when we went out of Mitzrayim in Parshas Bo in the 3rd Parsha, the 3rd week, and then we got Yam Suf, we got the Torah in the 5th week, and now the 6th week we got the Mishpatim, all the laws like we learned yesterday from Rabbi Neustadt, which unfortunately I forgot the camera, so we don't get to hear him live, but we do get to hear him through me. The main point he said is that everything is Hashgacha Pratis, all the mishpatim, all the dinim, all the judgments, all the laws. When you have issues with people with money, it's all from Shemayim, it's all from Hashem, it's all from previous Gilgulim, previous reincarnations. Nothing's stuck, nothing happened. This guy owes me money. There's plenty of people who owe me money, but what am I going to do? Go to the Beit Bat? I'm going to say Hashem, B'ez Hashem, they're doing good things with the money and the things I gave them. B'ez Hashem, they'll use it for the Torah, and if it comes back to me, I'll be more if it doesn't. Yeah, if it does, I want it back. But if it doesn't come back, I'm not going to make him go to Gehenna for it. Yeah? That's the idea. You have a munah and Ashkocha Pratis. Everything has Hashem's running all these things, and it has to affect us practically. We're not talking about Torah that's just like intellectual and it's geschmack, we enjoy it. It has to make a practical effect on us. Yeah, that's what Hashem wants from our generation even more. Like the Babash Rebbe used to say, the Ikahi and Maisa, the main thing is to do. That's why I'm saying the idea of having a wife. That's the point. It's a shechina. Now you have a home. Now you do something for it. Me personally, I couldn't stand yeshiva. After 2 years, I needed a wife. I can't just keep learning. I need to have something to give to. What's all this Torah, all these ideals? I want to make a reality. So fine, maybe you have to figure out if you're ready or not. For me, Hashem helped me and had mercy on me and said, like we're going to say every day in davening, Avinu Avarachaman, have mercy on me. Barachim Rachim Na'aleinu. Now listen to this, a beautiful idea. And Hashem, I'm asking you, my father, my tati, my father, have mercy upon all of us. Give us in our hearts, Bina Lahavin, understanding to understand. You should say this every day, not just for yourself, but you should say this for your children, Hashem. You should say this for all your friends. If you have students, or you're trying to give over something to someone, even a business meeting, I should have the Bina, they should have the Bina, we should understand. My relationship, I should understand. I should know what I'm doing in the world. I should have the right Bina. Yeah? Bina is understanding, to be able to really comprehend something in its full form. The Haskell, to really intellectualize it, to make it reality. Now this is the first one. The Bina is already 8. This idea, you made Bina, you made Shemona, we had Hanukkah. This is already Bina's from a very high realm. This is a realm of 50, it's a realm of tshuva, it's a realm of the neshamas, it's a simcha, it's very high things we can talk about. Bina, schok, yeah, your name, schok, it's a very high thing, the world of Bina. Yeah? It takes away all the negative in the world. That's a Kabbalistic idea, but let's come back down. Next week we have a Kabbalistic guy speaking. If you want to hear some Kabbalah next week, I'm sure I'll bring it down and speak in English, but we're going to have Rav Shagar Feivel Salmon, Makubal from America. He grew up in America, came here, and became a big Makubal. And not everyone's able to come from America, but actually really, not talking about pretend Kabbalah, not about Kabbalists who is just trying to make money. I'm talking about the real deal, who really lives a simple life. And everyone knows he's a real deal. Yeah? I've seen him davening, I've seen the whole thing. He's a real servant. Yeah? So, Lahaskil, Lishma, Limud, Lamed, Lishma, Lasot, Chaim, cultivate something Hashem, have mercy on me to understand. Now I want to tell you, these 6 words, Lahaskil, Lishma, Limud, Lamed, Lishma, Lasot, that's the 6 parshas we just went through. It's connected to 6 spheres where Hashem built the world, the building blocks of the room. Lahaskil, to understand, to intellectualize, Lishma, to hear, that's Gevurah. Lahaskil, to understand, is Chesed. For some reason, Lishma is Gevurah. Limud, Lamed, to learn and to teach. This is Tiferes, this is Yaakov. Netzach is Moshe, is the idea of giving it over. Lishma, that's Aaron, that's Parshas Yisro. To then protect it and build it, that's the Torah. Lasos, and make it reality. That's last week's Parshas, Mishpatim. Now, this is this one. The Kaim is cultivate some, so Sercha B'Ahav. And that's really what Adar is all about. The whole month we're in now, and this is really what the key is to our generation. Because Adar, this month now we're in now, this is the key. Because it's the end of the year, spiritually.
How did you said? You said, what was the word?
The Kaim is cultivate some, so Sercha B'Ahav. The Kaim, to make reality. That's what it's not just to do. It's even more than doing. It's making it reality. Yeah, that every single thing is Torah. Hashem built the world with Torah. There's nothing you're interacting with that's not to do with Torah. It doesn't matter, the klippers and the internet, it's all Torah, because Hashem allowed klippers. He made love and a Rasha, Esav and a Rasha, all the people in the Torah. There's loads of shells and externalities in the Torah. Hashem just closed the world through the Torah. That's how he built it. The Torah is like the projector shining through the film, and that Hashem's the light, and it goes through the film, that's the Torah, and it comes down to the screen like the old school cinema. Yeah? And this idea is really, it's all just a play, like Rav says. It's all just a video, it's just a film, and really behind it there's light, giving it life, and that's Hashem. And through the Torah, that's really what closes it. So just like Megillah, we see that's Megillah coming up to Purim, and Adar is the end of the year where everything's most hidden, and we've got people like Iran saying they're going to blow up the world, and we've got blow up the Jews, and we've got people like America and England and all these other countries in the world saying they're going to make a war if Israel do this and this and that, and it's the whole tense situation situation, and it doesn't look like Hashem's involved. It's all about armies and politics. There's no one talks about God in this story except maybe the Islamic fundamentalists, and their God is to go kill people. And it just goes out on video. I don't mean all Islam. I'm sure there's a peaceful peaceful group, but I'm talking about people that want to kill everybody. That generally they're talking that way, that type of energy, which is brought down in the Zohar. There will be that chalik of people coming from that religion, which their main thing is they want to destroy negativity, which has a purpose. It's better than nothing. Yeah.